Hello everyone, this is Duskin Mods, and today we will be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Specifically, we will be talking about who is the strongest character in FNAF Security Breach, and who is the most dangerous, and why. One thing to point out is that Roxy is a direct replacement for Foxy. This is actually a canon thing, as it is clear that Bonnie is not in the game because of Monty, and he was basically decommissioned by Monty, but it is not really explained why Foxy isn't there. But Foxy was decommissioned for not getting enough attention, and they still have the plushes and stuff. But the Glam Rock version of this animatronic would have looked very similar to the regular ones, just having the Glam Rock aesthetic that the Glam Rocks have. Also, a key point that I would like to bring out is that Gregory is most certainly not an animatronic. People like to think that he is a robot boy, but also Roxy is not able to pinpoint his location immediately when he is hiding from her, which would directly contradict the fact that Roxy can see robots through walls, meaning that if Gregory was to hide from her and he was a robot, she would most certainly immediately find him because of this. It is directly stated in the game that with Roxy's new eyes, she was able to straight up look through walls at other animatronics and talk to them as if the wall was not there. So if Gregory was an animatronic, she would most certainly find him as soon as he was hiding. I'm just going to put that out there at the beginning of this video. Montgomery Gator is an extremely terrifying asset to the game, being the fact that he is the only animatronic that is unstunnable, at least until you decommission him, which is why I recommend decommissioning him first, because that makes the boss fight with DJ Music Man a lot easier, given the fact that you will run into him there. He is not the strongest character in the game because obviously, during the decommissioning battle, all it took was him falling off of a balcony and smashing his back against a beam. And for an animatronic that weighs as much as it does, it should have broken that beam, but instead decided to snap the character in half like a twig. Meaning he's not exactly the biggest threat if he was able to be taken out so easily. It is really important to note that he is still functional, but he is also now stunnable and is just a half of an animatronic. I mean, if Mini Music Man could kill you, then definitely this atrocity can also kill you. Roxanne Wolf is a pretty strong animatronic, able to leap quite a distance, but not really in the running for the strongest animatronic, especially given the fact that all it took to decommission her was a go-kart to the face. Now, go-karts are not as heavy as a vehicle per se, but they are still pretty heavy. But given the fact that there was nothing really behind her, I wouldn't really say that this should have caused as much damage as it did, basically straight up ruining her appearance. It also managed to damage the faceplate enough where you could just yoink out those delicious little eyeballs of hers and plug them into Freddy, which under normal circumstances would require the machinery used at parts and service. DJ Music Man is definitely in the running for the strongest animatronic, as he is the largest and heaviest animatronic, but he's not really a threat, given the fact that the only time he is a threat is directly when the bouncer protocols are activated. Yes, that's what it's called. It's called bouncer protocols when he's chasing you. The entire facility shut down and sent him into bouncer mode, and you had to reset circuit breakers to disable bouncer mode and push the update to him. Basically, most of the rest of the game, he's pretty docile and won't attack you even if you get up in his face, meaning that he's not exactly a threat in the game, but it is still pretty funny seeing that his jump scare will have him looking at you. I guess not too terrifying, but he is a giant spider animatronic, enough to give Those people with spider phobias or arachnophobias that run for their money. Ha 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 ha. And here we go to the strongest animatronic. I would say that Glamrock Chica is the strongest animatronic that you will face because she appears to be under control over somebody. So if she sees you, she will just straight up charge towards you. But that's not why I say that she's the strongest animatronic. She was flat out crushed in a trash compactor and was still conscious enough to try to grab you before the trash compactor came back for seconds. And my god, it did bend her face a little bit in before popping out her eyeballs, but it was pretty much funny to see that after her head was crushed, it left a permanent dent in the trash compactor. Meaning that, yeah, her endoskeleton and frame and basically body panels are strong enough to withstand the trash compactor, which I can see why they would have done this, because apparently this is not the first time that this has happened. Yeah, they made notes talking about that Glamrock Chica's gotten caught in the trash compactor before, and if this happens again, it will be coming out of the staff paychecks. Meaning that, yeah, she's a lot harder to decommission, and my god, it's terrifying watching her run after you after she's been decommissioned, because now she just looks pissed off, making her probably even more dangerous now that she's been decommissioned. The fact that you can't understand her makes things even worse. That's basically all I've got for this video. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe for more. This video's been a pain in the ass trying to get everything all together, but I hope it was worth it for you guys to get the answer of who is the strongest or most dangerous animatronic in the game. This is just my take on it. This is my opinion on it. If anybody has any other opinions, please voice them in the comments and I'll try to respond to them. Unless they're junk and the spam detector thing puts them in the spam bin, then I will try to remove them from the spam bin if they're not spam. Please like and subscribe for more. This has been Tuscan Mods. Peace out.
What would you do if there was a child right in front of you?
You can't outrun